Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another day of the video. Darren, how's it going today? Today, I've got hiccups and we are heading to work. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm pretty nervous. It feels like my first day all over again. I'm moving my computer today, and it's my first day, like, actively, I don't know, it feels like the first day, I've said this all week, with my new team. That's what it feels like. Technically is, because like this is the first time I'm actually going to go and sit with them. It's the first time that I'm actually going to be doing some programming with them and stuff like that. It's exciting. I think I know where I'm going to sit, or where I'm being sat, which I believe is like next to Ben, opposite from Dave, I think. Although I'm not entirely sure. I might be next to Dave. I think Phil might be taking Matt's place. But yeah, anyway, so I'm going to be on Team Dyson doing some programming today. Today, the aim of the game is to create a WCF, which will enable us to extract a couple of methods so that you can call them completely remotely if you wanted to. But yeah, the idea is that the WCF acts as like a go-between between two separate sections. There is like, oh god, birds. There is something known as the intercentral layer, the glue layer, and that essentially is like the website. And then the idea is that that is going to be like handling all of these separate WCFs and stuff, and that has connections to all the WCFs, and the WCFs have connections to other bits of logic which shouldn't be directly accessible by the presentation layer, which will be the glue layer. That's the idea there. So the WCF technically can sit on like a completely separate server. I believe it sits on an app server. I don't know, some crap like that. Not entirely sure. Everything's a bit new. I don't think many people know exactly how things are going to work. And that's kind of the problem, is that like everyone is doing everything again from scratch. So it's kind of like, so how do we develop this in such a way that can keep everyone happy? Eh? But yeah, that's the plan. Otherwise, I think I get in earlier than Ben, so I do have time to boost up my computer and just check how we did our old WCF. Because I think I remember how. Problem is, I wasn't there when it was initially created. Technically, Lewis made it. Michaelis made it, even. So I wasn't there when it was initially created, but I was there after. So because I think both me and Michaelis were ill that day. I had tonsillitis back then. That was when we first made one of these bad boys. And I obviously wasn't around because I was ill with tonsillitis. Meaning that I had to like catch up on it after. But I believe you just literally go into Visual Studio, set up the WCF. The thing that is confusing is that like how we need to create a harness for the WCF so that we can test it locally. Basically needs, because it's not a program on its own, it expects a program to talk to it. But yeah, there's little things like how it communicates with stuff like the database, where like I'll be learning from Ben, but otherwise setting up the WCF in the first place, Ben will be learning from me, which is the idea of pair program, and also very, very scary. But yeah, I'm pretty nervous. I'm talking a lot. That's how you know I'm nervous. I just ramble. But yeah. Otherwise though, I need to really plan the weekend, because tomorrow I'm in Birmingham and Sunday I'm in London, and I'm knackered. It took me ages to wake up this morning. It's going to be one hell of a weekend, one hell of a set of 2 weeks before next weekend as well. Yeah, this week has felt so busy, but the idea is that I'm going to be planning 3 minutes like the 2 next days today. I need to plan a video or something for Denya. I don't know what we're doing in London. I have an idea what we're doing in Birmingham, but literally London I have no clue. Like to the point where I don't know whether I'm like going to where she lives at uni and we're going to film a video there, like a main channel video, or we're just going to go exploring around London, or what, I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, either way, it's a bit mad, it's a bit crazy. But yeah, so I need to figure out what's going to go on there. Get some plans into action, and otherwise tonight I'm cooking a chili. I'm preparing for tomorrow. I've got no other plans. That main channel video isn't going to be out this Sunday due to the fact that I haven't edited it since I last touched it and it's not finished yet. Nowhere near. So I'll make sure I get that out for you next Sunday. Yeah, main channel videos seem to be coming out like once every 3 weeks. That seems to be the average. It's not bad, and I think it's pretty good to say I'm like working every day, full-time work. Not bad at all. Also, look, it's Halloween. Way, feels like a dick. Feels like a dick. Looks like one too. And we're heading home. It is Halloween, obviously, and apparently people are going out, which means I'm hiding and staying inside, fucking locking the doors. Don't agree with Halloween, don't understand it. Never have really. Otherwise though, what was going on at work today? Work was pretty good fun, to be honest with you. It was kind of awkward to start with because like I was on my own desk because all of Team Jam had upped and left and I'm just sat there. But I had loads of room, that's all that matters. And it got to the point where I think he came over, we started looking at doing the WCF, and then we were looking into where to put like the references and stuff so that we could connect the WCF up. And then we asked someone who like is like deciding the structure of the system, we asked them like where he wants them basically, to which point he's like, you don't need a WCF. I'm like, but your mate on the same team told us that we did need a WCF, so we're making one. He goes, oh no, you can do it from here. We're like, brilliant. So all of the time set planning yesterday was a waste of time. And even the way we were testing it had changed completely because we're now using unit tests. And I was sat in the planning session yesterday thinking like they wanted to test that this and this was working. And I'm sat there thinking like, surely that's covered by unit testing. And I didn't say anything because like I don't know the system and I didn't have the balls, and I'm like, well, there must be a technical reason why it is, or there's many reasons why unit testing might not be applicable. It might not be actually actively possible to do the unit tests on this certain area of the system or whatever. So I'm sat there like, okay. And then they turn around today and says, oh, we could do unit testing. I'm like, you're having a laugh, mate. I could have said that and been the hero yesterday. But yeah, we sat and we went through it all on one computer because our entire objective had been minimised down into basically implementing one function. So we all did it around one computer and was doing the testing and stuff. I couldn't move my computer until like halfway through the day. The person whose computer I had to move so I could take his space wasn't in, and his computer was still on. But we finally got in touch with him and he said, yeah, sure, you can cut it down or whatever. There's no... Oh look, shit going on down there. It's exciting. So yeah, contacted him and he said like, yeah, sure, turn it off, it's fine. Like the RAM disk is empty or whatever. So we went through the shutdown process of making sure everything was off without logging on, which took like half an hour to shut down. They very rarely turn the computers off because of how long it takes to set up everything, but he's swapping computers in a way, so that's why he's swapping over. The person who's left, he's taking his computer because his computer works. Apparently there's something wrong with this guy's computer. I'm using my computer because my computer is good, it just needs more RAM, which will be coming soon apparently, although they always say that apparently. But yeah, I've got my new spot now and it's alright, it's good. I'm like right near, I'm right at the front. I basically just swapped sides from Team Jam to the other side, and I'm I've realised that literally my boss is sat right behind me, so I can't piss about much. But I've got a lot of things I can look at forward. Lewis is further up and he says he hasn't got much things to look at from back all the way at the back. Think about getting a good lock for that. Oh sweetheart, it's like being on an exam, I guess, where I'm sat. I'm sat right at the back where one of the invigilators would stand behind you nearly all the time because they stand at the back wall. But it's better than sitting right at the front with no one to look at. You know what I mean. Right, tonight I've got to cook my dinner. Early start tomorrow because I've got to be at Temple Meads train station for 9:30 in the morning. So I've got to do some stuff to sort out that. My weekend, I was thinking about this, right? As I got up this morning, I was so tired and I was like, I can't wait for a nice relaxed weekend. A nice lovely weekend of just chilling and relaxing. And then I realised that I'm at Temple Meads at 9:30 tomorrow, I get back at Temple about 7 or 8-ish, and then the next day I'm at Temple like 12 hours later, going to fucking London. I'm all over the shop. I'm legitimately all over the place, boys. But yeah. So yeah, London Sunday. There's not much rest for the wicked, is there? There ain't no rest for the... Don't know what I'm saying. Right then. Well, I had a late dinner because I was talking to people on Twitter, sorting out Java and stuff. Jonathan. But yeah, otherwise I've been sat playing Hearthstone. Played Hearthstone with Daniel for a bit. And that's about all. But I'm going to render my video out and do it tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for the simple reason that I've got to get up and get ready to go. I'm not sure when I have to leave here in order to get to the station that time, because of like buses and traffic and stuff. So I'm naturally going to have to try and leave quite early in order to try and like circumnavigate that. But since we're here, ladies and gentlemen, let's play. Do you want to play a game with me? I've heard of, thanks to Node, if you or Corridor Digital, a benchmarking tool for computers called SuperPi. It's called this. For some reason, the newest model won't run on mine, so I'm running mod 1.5. And basically, what it does is it's a single-threaded processor tester thing that figures out like benchmarks your computer basically. And they did a benchmark. I think it has to take into account some kind of graphical processing as well, because there is no way that my processor is this far behind theirs. But theirs is overclocked. Basically what it does is it calculates like a certain number of the letters, certain number of digits of the word pi, right? And I'd be interested to see what your guys' benchmarks are, because I thought Atlas would do a lot better than this, and she's just getting like absolutely trounced. I'm currently running to 32 million digits, and I haven't seen it's still running. It's been a while now, but I'm running at my computer here. Look, it's just at 12% and only 3 gigs of usage of RAM. So I don't know why. I don't know. I just want to see what you guys get. I might boot up my laptop. I don't think I've got that long. But yeah, I was interested to see. I might get this at work as well. See what my work computer's like, because my work computer's it's designed to be a tank. Like this is designed to be a tank as well. It's like multi-core processing and shit. But I imagined it'd be better at normal core, single core than this. Fucking hell, boys! Please, yeah, download it, check it out. I'll put a link in the description. Why the hell not? It's coming to an end now. Got a bit of a sore throat. But yeah, basically I'm going to render out this video and I'm going to upload it. And I'm going to do the description and stuff, and then go to bed because I'm going to be getting up at normal time-ish, I think. Probably leave here at about 8:15, I imagine. There we go, it's done. So, let's say, guys, let's do 3... Is it much point doing 3 different tests? Yeah, we'll do 3 different tests. For 1 million digits of pi, it took Atlas 9.943 seconds. And... there is your proof there at the bottom. For 4 million digits of pi, it took me nearly a minute, 50 seconds, 51.337. For 32 million, it took me 9 minutes. I was expecting a lot quicker than that. Like Corridor Digital's PCs did something like 20 seconds and 11 seconds for theirs. I know American PCs are faster than English ones. Like when I bought Atlas, I bought it with 16 gigs of RAM, and I'm like, okay, that's crazy. This is the most amount of RAM you can have in a computer. Then like in like a normal computer, not like a workstation computer. And then logged on to just the American version of the Dell website, and you can have 64 gigs. Like, thanks, Dad. But yeah, if you could do that for me, I'd be really interested to see what your results are if you've got time. Looks like you might have to have quite a bit of time, I'd assume. To be honest with you, I'd be annoyed if you guys are faster than me. I'm not sure if there's a Mac download. I'm not sure, so I'm not sure if that'll work, but yeah. But meanwhile, while I render this out, I'm going to go look at other computers. I do want to upgrade Atlas. No, Atlas. After I graduate from uni, I'll get another upgrade. I'm thinking about getting a gaming card, but I don't play enough games. And it's not bad, the graphics card. Well, no, the graphics card is bad, but it's alright, you know what I mean? It'll do for the very few times I play on it. But yeah, I'm going to get going. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Got better things to spend my money on as well. Tomorrow, adventure. Day after that, adventure. Daily vlogs, I assume, won't fall behind. If they do, it will be because of sheer fucking size of the vlog. You're talking, it'll be like... Well, no, it wouldn't fall behind. My camera battery would die before it would get too long to keep up. But yeah, 2 adventures, Claire and Denia. If you're around in London, leave a comment, tweet me. I may be around, where you're around, maybe. I don't know, we're going on an explore. Who knows? It's too late now to do Birmingham, innit? Although I guess I might send a tweet out in the middle of the day as well. Who knows? But yeah, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I will catch you later.